Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mios, and welcome to my what is this deck? Drytron, Megalith, Cyber Angel with a bunch of things, the combo video. So before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, when I actually first read those cards, I was like, wait, there's no way Drytron cards can be good. They just look really gimmicky, and now that I actually tested it, I'm like, wow, okay, well, just a simple 2-card combo gets you on a pretty impossible, well, not really, not an unbreakable board, obviously, but it's kind of like a skip your opponent's turn kind of deck. So yeah, especially since it's a ritual deck, and if it's just a 2-card combo, then you can just imagine what you can do with 5 cards. So yeah, we're going to go for Drytron Nova, which special summons a Drytron monster from your deck. And in this situation, Alpha is actually the best one. It's actually funny how this name is Ban Alpha. I don't agree with this name if it's a statement. To be fair, I don't think Alpha is going to have a huge impact on the meta game, to be fair. Anyways, now you're going to be searching with full, thanks to Alpha, because it searches a ritual monster when it is summoned by, you know, sending either a Drytron monster from your hand or field to the grave, or by tributing a ritual monster. So if you tribute Benten, it's kind of like a super bonus, because you also get to search a Light Fairy. In this situation, it's the card that doesn't exist in the TCG yet, but out of every Light Fairy tuner that you can search, Diviner of the Heralds is the only one that actually has an effect. There's also Herald of Orange Light, which my second combo will include, so it will be a 100% TCG legal combo, but this is kind of illegal, but it's still really important to know what you can do with the maximum amount of cards that you can have at your disposal, obviously, because Diviner of the Heralds is nasty. It's like a Manju that is actually very good. It does like 2 more things than Manju, because on top of, well, first of all, it's a level adjuster, which is already cool. It's a tuner, and when it is tributed, you can actually special summon a level 2 or lower fairy light monster from your deck. So not bad, huh? Yeah, it's just being able to send that Herald of the Arclight so you can search. Basically, that's why it's like a Manju-esque card. And of course, Manju can't make Needle Fiber. And of course, I'm going to go for Banana. You know, I mean, I'm summoning Gamma. I really can't summon anything else. It's not even like I want to play Gamma, because in this deck, Gamma sucks. You can't even use it during your own turn. I mean, you can, but it's just kind of like slightly retarded, because that driver kind of cucks you completely, because it can be normal summoned, and because of that, we won't be able to use the effect of a single Drytron. Because if I recall correctly, they say during the turn you use this effect, and not like for the rest of the turn, which is kind of bait. Exactly. Yeah. So it's not the greatest, but yeah, whatever. Just use Gamma during your opponent's turn. Don't hold it for too long. There's no purpose to doing that. Anyways, so I'm gonna recycle back that Benten and going to tribute it right away to summon this guy. What's the name again? Och or whatever. So not only do I search Soul of Purity and Light, which is our level 6 extender, and you know what's level 6 on the field, so you can kind of see where this is going. And also, this is going to be able to ritual summon during the opponent's turn. So I think you can also see where this is going. Anyways, Herald of the Arclight, and then Barricade Borg, search for Magician of Black Chaos Max. I love this card so much. The first time it ever saw play was in the Megalith deck, and now it is actually used in Megalith Drytron, so not too bad, eh? And I'm just going to be special summoning this card by banishing 2 lights from the graveyard. It doesn't have to be Light Fairy, so you can actually also see play in other form of strategies. And I'm going to make Beatrice, make Auradon, and then, you know, summon those 3 Auradon tokens. Now, what am I going to do here? Tribute 2, summon a Mecha Phantom Beast, and then get a game lost because I cheated? Of course not. I'm gonna, you know, just make sure I actually send Imperial Order, because Auradon can also recycle back trap cards from the graveyard. That's super fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Card design. I'm just gonna set 1, and during my opponent's turn, I'm going to Beatrice to send the Eva. I don't know why this actually sounds like the name that you would give to like a singer or like a dancer or something. And you're going to be searching 2 Light Fairies from your deck to your hand. So Herald and then the Herald, technically. And you're going to see why this is going to be pretty sick. So during the opponent's turn, we have a lot of layers of interruption. We can Imperial Order, and then Magician of Black Chaos Max. And also, since we're actually tributing over the Herald, we can special summon a monster from the decks, which is going to be Cyber Petite Angel. Is that the name? Yes. And it's going to be searching for a Cyber Angel monster or Machine Angel Ritual. In this case, Cyber Angel Benten. So even if the opponent has Evenly, you can say no. So if they have Dark Ruler, Forbidden Drop, any sort of monster effect, none of that really works, really. They kind of have to have a kaiju if they want a VFD if you didn't shotgun, but that's kind of all there is to it. Wait, sorry. I mean, yeah, VFD on, sorry, on the Och, not on the... Kaiju on the Och. But yeah, it's basically because Chaos Max is kind of like a VFD or an Azathoth. It's basically the exact same, except that Azathoth is the only one banned, whereas these are allowed to actually ruin people's day and stuff like that, so doesn't really make too much sense, but anyways. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So you have so many interruptions, and this is just a 2-card combo. Not really Garnets that you have to play, really. Just most of these cards are kind of good on their own anyways. And yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Let's get into combo number 2, which is the TCG legal version. Alright, so we can pretty much end on the exact same board, but we're going to be needing one extra card. And this is basically the card that you would have searched with the Herald that you send with Diviner of the Heralds. So, you know, it's kind of like the same... Yeah, it's not really, because the thing is, there's also another difference. It's the fact that you can't really end on Herald of Purple Light Negate, which kind of sucks. But I also wanted to show kind of like a variation where if you draw a bunch of field spells, how you can actually still combo. So you don't necessarily need to draw the specific cards that I actually had on, you know, combo number 1, you know, Nova and Benten. There are a lot of, you know, replacements. There's like Cyber Emergency, there's, well, Alpha, obviously. And for Benten, I mean, there is Ritual Sanctuary and Terraforming, so... I kind of spoiled it, but it was pretty obvious. It's not like I was going to search another, like, freaking Drytron field spell. Makes no sense. And now I can just kind of play this on autopilot and just let the computer do all the job for me. So, up until now, the one difference that you see is that I actually search for Herald of Orange Light. It's kind of going to be the exact same thing, really. That's why I'm not really covering it too much. But if there's one thing that I want to say, is that when you have the Herald, Martial Marcher, instead of making a Herald, you can also make Oradon, summon 3, and then make, you know, Ravenous Crocozor, and draw 2 cards, and then make Trishula, banish 3, and then make VFD. That is a play that you can definitely do. I actually showed this to Itipat, but that is the play that most people do in the deck anyways, so it's not super spicy, and this is why I didn't want to include it in this deck. I mean, in this video, sorry, I guess I want to say, but when I will do my testing video, more than likely, I will actually have to kind of use it, so, yeah. Anyways, so once again, just the only thing that we don't have is the fact that we have Herald to tribute over in order to get that Cyber Petite Angel, so we can search the fuel for Purple Light, but apart from that, we still have Black Chaos Max, Imperial Order, and everything. But it is a 3-card combo. In this situation, it was a 4-card combo because we had to discard a spell card for Ritual Sanctuary, but at the same time, it's still not a 4-card combo, it's a 3.5 card, because all you really need is a spell card for Ritual Sanctuary to become the substitute of Benten. But if you don't have Benten, the combo is going to be a little different, but I wouldn't even recommend going this route. I would simply just forget about Imperial Order, just make VFD and summon a bunch of monsters, maybe summon the boss monster of Drytron. But yeah, that's basically all I had to say for this beautiful combo video. If you guys have enjoyed or have any comments or feedback or whatever, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.